good, the bad, and the ugly.
Power. I have a power.
You have power.
Yes.
You're learning that in English already.
No. Yes. I have power.
This is Baseball Coast to Coast. I'm Cameron. He is Chris. Welcome back to the good, the bad, and the ugly off-season special.
Baseball's back.
Baseball is back. It's good to be back. We're going to break down the good that happened throughout the offseason, the bad, and the ugly. So, without further ado, Chris, start us off with the good.
Might be boring. Might be an old record, just replaying time after time, but the Dodgers win the offseason again. All they did was fill the two gaps that they had in their team, corner outfield and bullpen. They went out and got the best free agent available in Kyle Tucker and signed Edwin Diaz, the best closer in baseball, to a 3-year deal. I mean, what more did you have to do? You got two elite players, and you've completed your already all-star team of a team, and maybe the best team ever going into a season. So, as boring as it may be to say the Dodgers, it's really hard to argue that they didn't win this offseason.
Extremely hard to argue. I don't see how you sign the top free agent and then follow that up with the best closer in baseball on already a team that's coming off back-to-back World Series victories. Mm-hmm. So, hey, hats off to the Dodgers, man. You're killing it right now in the MLB. But special shout out, we're also going to give the Orioles some flowers here. They had a fantastic offseason.
Sure did.
Adding some great power bats to their lineup with Pete Alonso and Taylor Ward. Man, am I excited to see the bird bath go crazy for some Pete home runs. Shower me, baby.
Pete's just going to be depositing baseballs over onto Utah Street there in left field.
And then they followed that up by making some huge additions to their pitching staff. They bring in Ryan Helsley, who has fantastic potential to be a top closer in this league. He was a top closer only 2 years ago. They just signed Chris Bassett, breaking news. That's going to be a good arm to have for depth. Then bringing back Eflin, trading for Shane Baz. This team made some moves. They weren't happy with their season last year, and they're trying to correct that. Hats off to the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, they've been sitting on their hands the past couple of years. They finally went out and made the moves they needed to really kind of fill those gaps. They have a reasonable pitching staff this year, finally, with some depth. Really, really nice offseason for the Orioles. I like it. I think they're a playoff team.
So, with that being said, let's get into the bad. Piggybacking off of the Orioles and the great moves they made, let's stay in that division because we're naming the Yankees as one of our bad for the offseason. And let me start off by saying I understand the Yankees for bringing back the same team they had last year. They had the number one offense for the regular season. They have a good pitching rotation. I understand bringing back those players because each individual player seems like a good re-signing. The only issue that I have here is that Aaron Judge is going into his age 34-year-old season. It seems like every year it's World Series or bust for the Yankees at this point. So for them to run back the same team that they had last year just doesn't seem like they're trying to improve. It doesn't seem like they're trying to take advantage of Aaron Judge's prime. It's disappointing for the Yankees. It's not necessarily that they're going to be a bad team. They're going to be good. They won 94 games last year. It's just that they didn't improve on their team, which is just disappointing.
Yeah, and on a similar note, we have another bad, very similar situation is the Phillies running it back with an aging and declining team who, again, won the division last year, had a fantastic year, is a World Series contender, but bringing back that same team when the players are aging, Schwarber, Harper, Nola,
JT.
Wheeler, signing JT to a 3-year, $45 million deal. I mean, that's not a good contract. He's a aging, declining catcher, and signing him to 3 years. I mean,
Contracts don't matter in baseball.
The bigger, okay,
Contracts don't matter right now. They don't.
Anymore, yeah.
They don't. Who cares? $15 million for a catcher, that's a deal. Who cares?
Bryson Stott, Alec Boehm, Nick Castellanos, like what are we doing, Phillies? You're kind of throwing out the same team. I know there's some prospects that they might bring up this year, but again, for the Phillies, that window's narrowing. We've talked about it before in prior episodes, and just kind of sitting on your hands and bringing back the same team. They signed Adolis Garcia, Brad Keller for the bullpen, but they lost Ranger Suarez, Harrison Bader, parts out, definitely more than parts in for the Phillies. So, yikes. But hey, I'm not complaining. As a Mets fan, I love to see the Phillies and Yankees just, not make any moves. It's nice.
The ugly.
Hey, mate.
Hi, mate.
Hey, mate.
You ever heard of a hey mate bone? I didn't until today.
Neither did we.
And Francisco Lindor and Corbin Carroll are having their hey mate bone removed, I believe is what happens in this surgery.
Does it? Do they remove the bone?
That's what I saw.
That's crazy.
It's a small bone in the hand that's removed. Regardless, setbacks for two core players for the Mets and the D-backs. Corbin Carroll is not going to be playing in the World Baseball Classic, and Francisco Lindor is going to be questionable for opening day. So, ugly news for these teams, and even uglier news for who? Manuel Clase?
Such a weird transition. You just threw that at me, dude. What the heck?
Your face, dude.
I didn't know where you were going. I was like, So yes, that's our other ugly is Emmanuel Clase for this offseason and just sports betting in general. 45 counts, I believe, came out against Clase about throwing games to hit sports bets that he was placing. I just can't understand this thought process from these athletes to help family members or their friends or themselves to get this extra money. You're a world-class athlete, especially in Class A's perspective. You're one of the best closers in baseball. Edwin Diaz just got $20 million per year.
23.
23.
Most ever, right?
Yeah. To pitch, to be a closer. That's what you were lined up for. And you threw it all away. For what? It's just crazy to me.
Weird. It's weird.
It's crazy to me that you're willing to throw away your whole career just for a small hit on a bet. And maybe it's because you thought you would never be caught. But I don't know, the videos that I've seen of Clase throwing these pitches, I mean, he's like spiking the ball into the ground. Like, the idea that you're never going to be caught is crazy, because in today's world and today's technology is going to find a way to link back to you. Back in the day, it was Stephen A. Smith screaming at athletes to
stay off the weed. Stay off the weed. And you can't stay off the weed.
Now it's stay off the bets. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen to the man.
Literally, 2 rules probably as athletes. Don't do PEDs and don't sports bet. It's that easy. If you had to guess on your hand where a haymate bone is, where would you say? I think it's
here.
I think it's in this. Oh.
Say it affects power, so yeah, I mean, either of those. One of us is right. One of us is right.
No, I think you're right. It's got to be on this. Because how do you get hit by a ball there? That makes no sense. That was such a stupid guess.
The hamate bone is a small wedge-shaped
Yeah,
carpal
you're
bone
so
located on the
stupid.
pinky
You're
side of
such
the
a-
wrist.
you're
It has
so
a
dumb.
hook-like projection.
There's
and it
no-
helps anchor the carpal tunnel's ligament, also forming part of Dion's canal. For medical
Dion's canal, come on.
There's no way they're removing that bone. There's no way
Maybe I'm
that's...
full of shit.
Lindor is having surgery to remove a damaged part of the hamate bone in his hand. The procedure aims to relieve pain and restore his grip, and he is expected to be out for about 6 weeks.
So they remove a part of it.
So it's not the full bone. You can't grip. Who needs grip? I don't know. Sounds like kind of a bitch to me.
Getting excited for the season. Let's do it. Baseball's back, baby.